Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. I went out shooting today, testing a new bullet, the 90 grain Speer TNT in my 6.5 Grendels. Love my Grendels, but today a bunch of mysteries popped up, and I hope you're going to be able to see those mysteries and know that this is why we like to hand load and we like to solve some mysteries. So hang on folks, you're going to see some shooting next. Okay folks, here we go. I've got my two rifles, 24 inch and a 20 inch and a 6.5 Grendel. I'm going to be working up a load with this bullet. This is a 90 grain Sierra TNT bullet. Now, my objective is to get somewhere around 2,900 feet per second if possible, because the normal speed for the 120 grain class is right around 2450 to 2550 depending on your rifle setup. So I'm only going to show you the last three shots in both rifles. I'm trying to cut this video down so that you can get more out of it rather than some lengthy type of thing. But no matter what, at the end we'll, as usual, analyze the target and go over those numbers. So I'm just going to shoot three in each. So here we go. Okay, as promised, this is the last three shots of my workup load, using the Speer 90 grain TNT bullet out of my 20 inch BCA upper rifle. You can go back to my playlist and see any information that you want on this rifle. The first two sets of three, I'm already at the 2,900 that I was after, so these next three is going to be interesting even on a 20 inch barrel. But the groups weren't that great. But you know what? This rifle never did shoot predictably well, but it is a wonderful rifle. It is a deer killer. I like the 20 inch barrel because it's a little bit easier to come up and acquire on target than the longer barrel. However, you do sacrifice things like horsepower or feet per second, or however you want to describe it, but I like this gun. Even though it's not accurate, it'll stay in my arsenal. So here's the last three shots. Target's at 100 yards. Hopefully the camera's on down there. I'll record the data and let you know. Here we go. It'll be the left-hand target, lower right. Okay, these shorter bullets sometimes don't feed very well because you have to set them further back in. So let's see if that's just a simple problem or is it a problem. Okay, yeah, it was just a feeding malfunction. Here we go with the second shot. Hopefully we can group. Well, it looks pretty good from here. All right. That average was 29.41. Standard deviation of 56. Extreme spread of 100. So lighter bullets sometimes kind of do that. The powder that I'm using is Benchmark powder. I've had a lot of luck with it. I did change primers to Winchester small rifle primer. I normally use CCI 450, but I didn't know how these loads were going to be, so I went ahead with the standard primer. Okay, give me some time to switch over to the 24-inch, and again I'll just show you those last 3 shots. Okay, this will be the last 3 shots on this workup load. This is the 24-inch Sanders upper in my 6.5 Grendel. Again, you can go back to my playlist if you want to see a complete workup on this rifle. The loads that I'm using, again, is benchmark powder. Now I'm up to 30 grains exactly. On the last set of 3, I was already over 3,000 feet per second. This is just flat fun, folks. The energy on 3,000 feet per second is going to be startling, and I will show you that workup here toward the end based upon 2,900. So you can imagine 3,000 will be a lot faster. The only cork that I've had is on each rifle I had 1 failure to feed, so it has to do with the overall seating length of the 90 grain bullet, which is quite a bit shorter according to Spear's data, and it's hanging up, but other than that it shoots just fine. Okay, so target set up, camera set up, here's the last 3 shots. This has been shooting low. I'm not going to adjust the scope so that you can see the pattern. Here we go. I'll tell you what though, because that speed was a little bit fast, I'm going to put on some safety glasses. Here we go. .3068 in a Grendel. Okay, well, let's go analyze that target. But that one was 31-35. I don't know what to tell you. All right, boy, do we have some interesting numbers to play with here. First of all, this is the 20-inch Grendel. The first 3 averaged 28.76, SD 21. Extreme spread of 35. These numbers are not acceptable, but you can see the group out of that rifle that's not generally that tight. Okay, then it opened up. That's more like what this Grendel, this 20-inch Grendel shoots at. It jumped clear up to 29.77, 100 feet per second on 0.4 of a grain powder increase, and you can see that every bit of an inch, maybe 1.25 inches group. All right, then I went to the top load of 31 grains, and we jumped from 29.77 down to 29.44. Now that can kind of happen, folks, once you get up to a certain level, but there is 2 bullets in 1 hole there, and there's a dime so that you can get an idea of the group. But I'm going to have to redo these because simply it's we're talking about a 90 grain bullet, and seating things and powder things, a different primer. I mean, everything is the reason that we hand load and kind of have fun. But do I have confidence in this? No. But will I continue to hand load and maybe try a different powder? Maybe try different seating depths? You bet. Okay, so let's go over to the 24-inch. The 24-inch did what it always does. It's a good shooter. There's 3 right there, 29.70. So that obviously exceeded even what the top load was on the 20-inch. There you go. That's pretty good. Then it jumped not very much, only about 30 feet per second on 4 grains of powder to 30.04. There's a dime, you can kind of see that. Then this one really threw me. Either 2-in-1 hole here, or I suspect, and I'd have to look back at the video, that bullet went clear over there, because all of a sudden I threw one at 3,100, over 3,100 feet per second, when the average was 3071. The extreme spread was 106. So something happened there with one of my loads. No, it wasn't an overload of powder. It was something that was a little bit different that can be inherent with light for caliber bullets. Well, there you go, folks. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. I always like to respond to comments that people get. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. See you next time.